Good morning and welcome to Nagler Power Yoga. So today we're going to do a 30-minute power routine and we're going to start with a quick warm-up. If you need more warm-ups, look under my Nagler Senior Stretch or Nagler Power Yoga warm-ups and you'll find more. So right knee into the chest, left leg extends. Roll the right knee over toward the right. This is my favorite stretch to open up the hips. It's just fast and easy and it works every time. Left leg extends. Notice how I'm bending both ankles, not letting the feet go slack, but bending the ankles and curling the toes. Roll the knee over. Go right into a happy baby. If you're a power practitioner, you know this pose. The elbows stay inside the shins. The hands come around the feet. You're drawing the thighs down toward the earth. Take yourself into a straddle with flexed feet and pushing the heels out left and right. Plant the feet, cross the left leg over the right with a bent ankle, lift up the right shin parallel, thread the hands behind the thigh, bring the thigh in toward the belly, stretch the left hip. Again, both ankles bent as we switch, coming over, drawing ourselves into the stretch. Opening up into a straddle or an Upavista Konasana with 2 fingers around the big toes, drawing the shoulders toward the earth if you're super flexible. Hands underneath the knees, we're going to round right up to Navasana. So a nice easy roll. At the top of the roll, find Navasana. Extend the legs. Take yourself into an Upavista with bent legs or straight. Being careful to watch out for the hamstrings. Don't overdo it here. In other words, keep a bend if you need it. Soles of the feet together, moving the toes back and forth. We're going to walk ourselves all the way around and right up into a wide-kneed position with the heels even with the knees. So whenever we're standing on the knees this way, we never want the feet in. We want the ankles lined up with the knees, and we're going to lay back a bit. All the way out, keeping the tailbone tucked, intertwine the fingers, take the palms away, stretch the wrists, bring the biceps by the ears. Then let go, intertwine the fingers, and find the back bend in it. All the way out. Plant the fingertips and the palms. Here we go with a little cat-cow. Cock the toes, sway. Inhale. And arch. Look at the belly button. And again, easy sway. And arch. Walk yourself right back into a child's pose. Active child's pose if you can do it, meaning the elbows are off the earth, the forehead comes down. Come on up with the knees nice and wide and the ankles lined up. Give the wrists a little shake, small circles one direction, small circles the other. So we're going to use the wrists in this form. So middle finger to the knees, top of the hand to the floor. So notice it's not knuckles. No space between the middle fingers and the knees. The knees are wide, the fingers are wide, and you turn your biceps in. And once you have it, sit your hips back in millimeters. You're stretching all across the carpal tunnel area, the tops of the forearms and the tops of the hands. Shake it out. All right, we're going right to a plank pose. So notice in the plank, again, no ski jump arms. These are ski jump arms. We want the crease of the wrist under the shoulders. We're going to walk right back to a plank pose with the feet wide. So I teach a form in power that is not this. The feet are as wide as the hands. Drop to the knees, take the feet a little wider, melt through the low back. All the way down to the floor, intertwine the fingers, draw the shoulders back, and if you like, lift the toes. All the way down to the floor, forearm triangle. The triangle is a very steady form. So elbows right under the shoulders, equilateral triangle with the arms. Press up into a forearm plank. Take the weight in the balls of the feet, not the toes. Drop to the knees, walk the knees in. Forehead to the earth. Find Balasana, let go. All the way out and into a down dog. Pedal your feet. So remember, the down dog is not this. The down dog is the weight in the hips and the thighs and the balls of the feet. So take a little walk as if you're just walking. Open up those hamstrings. Open up the Achilles tendons in particular. Top of the right toenails to the mat like a ballet dancer. Stretch the foot. Keep the weight in the ball of the left foot. Other side, top of the left toenails to the floor like a dancer. Walk yourself into a shortened down dog with the feet wide and the heels coming closer to the earth, and press your chest back towards your thighs. Wait for it. So sometimes in yoga we're doing what we call a passive stretch, which means we put ourselves in the shape of the pose and then we just let the breath do the work. Then walk your feet all the way up with feet nice and wide. Bend your knees, put your belly on your thighs, intertwine your fingers, and drop low for a shoulder stretch. Then listen carefully. We're going to slowly straighten the legs and come to an L pose in the bind. With a little pull between the thighs, isometric pull between the thighs, we lay ourselves back in a standing back bend. All the way out. Shake the hips a little bit one direction, shake them the other, shake out one leg, shake out the other, shake out your wrists. All right, here we go, top of the mat. So remember, in your stance, you can take a traditional pose, you can take the triangle, Ashtanga, or you can take Anusara pose. Any one of those will work. Here we go, easy reach up. With your knees soft, take your gaze down with your thumbs. It's called a devotional dive. Fingertips under the shoulders, so not way back here, but a nice easy form with the fingertips under the shoulders. Then drop the head. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Press off the earth nice and strong in the legs. Hands come through to the heart. Easy reach up. Exhale, soft knees to get your fingertips down. So we're not coming to the shins for one important reason. Hands to the shins make us hyperextend behind the knee, and they don't give us the release in the neck. So keep your knees a little soft, fingertips down, and then as your head comes up, a couple of fingertips stay down. Inhale, look up. You'll find the flat back easier. And as you drop, you'll get a release in the thoracic spine. Then press off the earth nice and strong. And the hands come through. Okay, going right for it. Inhale, reach. Soft knees if you need them. Fingertips to the earth. One fingertip or two down. Look up, inhale. Exhale, bow. Bend your knees. Take yourself down into a low chair pose or Ardha Utkatasana. Drop your fingertips. Lift your hips. Look up, inhale. Exhale, bow. Bend your knees and walk your fingertips back to your toes. This is really important. I see people walking back from here all the time. You're putting pressure in your knees that doesn't need to be there. So take your fingertips to the line of your toes and walk gently back to a down dog, and you'll notice you bypass the knees altogether. Forward into the plank pose, hold the plank. Drop to the knees, melt through the low back, look up. All the way down, and we're going right for the push-up. So again, no hands here, no hands here, no elbows out. If you're female, you find your underwire line with your thumbs. Bring your thumbs back about 2 inches. Look, crease of the wrist under the elbows. Guys, it's mid-ribs. So thumbs are touching the mid-ribs, crease of the wrist under the elbow. Cock the toes, elbows graze the body. 1, 2, 3, press up into the feet. Notice you bypass the shoulder tendon and stay in the strong muscles that way. Ease yourself lightly back, take a little pedal, walk up to the front of the mat, fingertips to the earth, look up, inhale, exhale, bow, press off the earth, and the hands come through to the heart. All right, we're gonna do the 2-step, step back. So here we go, reach up, exhale and touch, inhale, look up, exhale, bow, feet together, sit yourself down. Let's go right for a twist. Keep the knees and ankles together here, hands into the heart. Turn and twist. I like to take my arm, my opposite arm, pull the left elbow back towards the hip so I have more tricep on the thigh, then push into the hands to get the belly off the thighs. Fingertips to the earth, look up, inhale, exhale, bow, sit down in Ardha Utkatasana low. Notice the knees are not over the toes, but the butts and the thighs are taking the weight. Hands come into the heart. Turn and twist. If you want to deepen, draw that right elbow back towards the left hip. Push into the thigh, lift the belly. Then unwind, stay low. Take the fingertips to the line of the toes. So not here, again, but here. Now we're going to walk to the plank. 1 and 2. Keep your right leg straight and bend the ankle as you find a 3-pointed. Drop it down, lift your left leg, bend the ankle. No bend in the knee here, a push with the heel. Drop to the knees, melt through the low back, look up. All the way down. Check those crease of the wrist, under the elbows, cock the toes. Press up strong in the plank, hinge back, down dog. All right, we're going right for the leg lift. Right leg up, knee into the chest, step up, high lunge. Get your fingertips to the line of your heel. Never here, always here. Keep the weight moving from the foot to the thigh, bypassing the knee. Spin the back foot to flat. Let's go to Vera A, nice and strong. Notice how the knee stays over the ankle as I lay back. Unwind right into a side angle, left forearm or left arm reaching. Unwind, plant the hands, kick the right leg up in the air, take the toes out to the right. Take a little stretch in the hip by bending that knee. Kick that right leg up, we're going right to a plank pose. Drop to the knees, melt through the low back. All the way down to the floor, double check where the crease of the wrist is. Cock the toes, press up strong, hinge back. Left leg comes up, knee into the chest, step up, high lunge, adjust those fingertips. If you need to drop to your knee to get the leg in place, do it. Spin the back foot to flat, touch your foot, come on up strong, you're laying back. Unwind, left forearm on the thigh, you're reaching over. So the fingers are wide, there's an angle between the right hip and the right fingertips. All the way down, the hands plant not here but back by the heel. Kick that left leg up, take the toes out to the left. Bend the left knee, roll the ankle. You can even look out under the left armpit if you like. Kick the leg up. All right, we're going to go to the drop push-up. So I never, ever, ever teach the hovering push-up. It puts your whole body weight in your shoulder tendons. We don't want that. That's where people get hurt in yoga. So here's what it looks like. You turn your biceps in, your feet are wide. You take a little push out of your feet forward, about 2 inches, 2-3 inches. Push, bend, and drop. Let your belly catch you. Notice when you do that the crease of the wrist lands right under the elbow, and you can come up safely with the elbows grazing the ribs. So we're going to do it again. Come forward, turn the biceps in, a lot of weight in the balls of the feet. We press forward, never from here, never with ski jump arms. Too much pressure on the shoulder tendons. So it's a plank, you press forward 1, 2, 3 inches, bend and drop. From here, elbows in, come on up, press yourself lightly back. Why do we care if we do that? Because in Power Yoga we do 20, 30 push-ups per class. We want to protect the shoulder tendons. Right leg up, knee into the chest, step up, fingertips to the line of the heel, back foot spins, walk your fingertips inside the line of the right thigh. Then drop your right shoulder behind the knee, so the shoulder's coming as close to the back of the knee as you can. Wrap around the thigh, not the butt, the thigh. Then drop the shoulder back. Unwind, kick on up into the split. Square hip. Drop it down forward into the plank pose, turn the biceps in. Press forward and drop, elbows in, come on up. Ease yourself lightly back, take a breath. Left leg comes up, knee into the chest, step up, high lunge, adjust those fingertips. Notice it's a perpendicular shin every time. Back foot to flat, walk your fingertips inside the line of the thigh. This is important because you're getting the belly out of the way. Left shoulder under the knee, wrap around the thigh, draw the right shoulder back. Unwind, plant the hands, kick the left leg up in the air. Drop the leg down, and we're going to go right to the three-pointed plank and the drop. So watch it first if you've never seen it. Right leg comes up with a bent ankle and no bend in the knee. Knee into the chest, kick it, press forward out of the left toes, drop. Drop the foot when you hit the dirt. Elbows in, come on up. Press yourself lightly back. Again, we never drop from here. From here, we're putting pressure in the shoulders. No, no, no. We come into the plank first. Keep the weight in the balls of the feet. Lift the left leg, knee into the chest, kick it, forward and drop. Drop the foot when you hit the dirt. Come on up, take a quick child's pose. Ease yourself back. Take a child's pose while I get a little drink of tea. Then ease yourself lightly back into the down dog. And here we go. Notice that when we come up into the high lunge that I come into a fingertip pose. Gives you a little more room, but it's not this. It's not on the knuckles. It's fingertips like an octopus. Gives me about 3 more inches as I'm kicking up, but it's an acquired skill and you must push your weight back. So if you want to try it, I recommend trying it and then alternating with a flat palm. Right leg up, knee into the chest, step up, high lunge, fingertips to the line of the heel, forearms on the thigh. Come on up strong and draw yourself back. All the way up, face first, then hands. Kick on up, lift the leg, drop it down. Other side. Left leg up, knee into the chest, step up, fingertips to the line of the heel. I take a little kitty corner between the feet for balance. Come on up strong, lay back, take your back bend. Face comes out first, look at the floor, plant your hands, kick your left leg up in the air, drop the leg down and pedal. Okay, we're gonna learn the kick series, or what we call the kick into the three-pointed plank. So here's what it looks like. I'm gonna lift the leg, bend the ankle. I'm gonna mash the back foot back towards the back of the mat till I find the plank. If I get stuck here, drop your leg, find the plank, and reset, okay? So here we go. Right leg comes up. You're gonna mash your left leg, left foot into the mat until you come down parallel. Right knee into the chest, kick it, come forward and drop. Elbows in, come on up. Other side, here we go. Left leg up. Gonna mash the right foot into the mat as you lower that left leg down straight with a bent ankle. Find the plank, knee into the chest, kick it, forward and drop. Elbows in, come on back. Now we're gonna play with that. Walk yourself up to the front of the mat, fingertips to the earth, look up. Exhale, bow, press off the earth nice and strong. Hands come through to the heart. Here we go. Inhale, reach and touch. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow. Plant your fingertips to the line of your toes and walk back in 2 steps. From here, drop to your knees and melt through the low back, look up. All the way down to the floor, cock both toes. Make sure the crease of the wrist is under the elbows, elbows in. Press up strong, hinge back down, dog. Right leg up, knee into the chest. Step up, high lunge, fingertips to the line of the heel. Back foot spins, touch your foot, come on up strong, lay yourself back. Unwind nice and easy, forearm on the thigh, you're going to the side angle. Then you're walking right into the bind, so shoulder underneath the knee. Unwind, plant the hands, kick the right leg up in the air, mash your foot, come all the way down to the three-pointed, right knee into the chest, kick it, forward and drop. Elbows in, come on up, kick back down, dog. Left leg comes up, knee into the chest, step up, fingertips to the line of the heel, back foot spins, touch your foot, come on up strong, knee over the ankle. Find the side angle, forearm on the thigh. Nice and easy, find the bind, drop yourself low. Unwind, plant your hands, kick your left leg back, left leg up. Mash that right foot into the mat, come on down. Knee into the chest, kick it, press forward and drop. Elbows in, come on back. All right, now we're gonna make it harder. Right leg up, knee into the chest, step up, high lunge, fingertips to the line of the heel, come on up strong. From here, drop your gaze, then your hands, back foot spins, find the bind. Now from the bind, unwind, plant your hands back by your heel, take your right knee behind your right elbow and find the razor edge of your right foot. You've got to do this in order to stay low. Then kick back into the three-pointed, knee into the chest, kick it, press forward and drop. Elbows in, come on up, kick yourself lightly back. Left leg comes up, knee into the chest, step up, high lunge, fingertips to the line of the heel, right foot comes over. You're coming up strong. Lay yourself back. Then fingertips to the line of the heel, back foot to flat. Find the bind. From the bind, plant your hand, back foot to toes. Take your left knee under your elbow, flex your left foot. Kick back into the three-pointed, knee into the chest, kick it, forward and drop. Elbows in, come on up. Press back through child's pose, take a breath. All right, we're going to go right into Vashistasana. So Vashistasana is a balancing pose in which we're going to use the side of our foot. So we need to curl the toes, use the side of the foot. So here's what it looks like. Fingers wide. I'm going to roll. I'm going to just show you from the left side, so you can see it with the camera. We're going to roll, and notice how I curl my toes, stack my feet, and I don't move my right hand until I'm set. Once I'm set, I'm going to take the gaze up if I want. Gaze down is always steadier. To come out of this, don't make it hard. Look, plant, bend the knees, and walk to the floor. So I'm going to do it on the other side. I'm going to bring the feet together. Now, oftentimes I say curl the toes here, and people think I mean on the toes. No. Curl the toes. Lift the toes about 1/4 inch. Keep the heels together. The fingers are wide, and you roll. Now, this won't work with this, or this, right? You must flex the feet, curl the toes. If you want to adapt, take the top leg up. If you want to balance, curl the toes. Draw the gaze up only if you feel steady. Fingers are wide on this top hand. Take a look to the floor first. Plant the hand, roll to the knees. Take a quick balasana, forehead to the earth. Let go of the shoulders. Come on up and shake out the wrists. Okay, we're going to play with Vashistasana. Here we go. Plant the hands, ease yourself back. Forward into the plank pose, drop to the knees, melt through the low back, look up. All the way down, cock both toes. Press up with the left leg lifted for a 3-pointed plank. Knee into the chest, 3-pointed dog. Drop to the floor, come forward to the knees, melt, look up. All the way down, check your wrists, where are they? Cock your toes, press up, right leg lifted, knee into the chest, hinge back, 3-pointed dog. Drop the legs down, walk to the front of your mat, fingertips to the earth, look up. Exhale, bow, press off the earth, good and strong. Hands come through to the heart. Here we go, inhale, reach. Exhale and touch. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow, bend your knees, fingertips to toes, to a down dog and pause. We're going to go right through the kick series. We're going to add something. Right leg up, straight leg, bent ankle. Knee into the chest to the 3-pointed dog. Mash your left foot into the mat. Come down till you're parallel. Right knee into the chest. Kick it, press forward, and drop. Elbows in, come on up. Kick back, take a breath. Left leg comes up. Knee into the chest. Kick it up, straight leg, bent ankle before you move. Mash your right foot in. You're parallel. Left knee in, kick it, press forward, and drop. Come on, up nice and easy. All the way down, press up, flat back, push up, hinge back, down dog. And here we go, forward into the plank. Right leg lifts, bent ankle, knee into the chest, kick it, come forward, and drop. Listen carefully. Come on, up dog, all the way down. Cock both toes. Press up with the right leg lifted, roll to the razor edge of the left foot. Stack the foot, take the right arm up. If you want more, you lift that leg up and find the 4-pointed star. Drop the leg, plant the hand, roll on over to a plank, drop to the knees, melt through the low back. All the way down to the floor. When you're ready, cock both toes, press the left leg up, roll to the razor edge of the right foot, and either stay in the 4-pointed star or stack the foot. Take your gaze to the earth. Roll over, roll to the knees. Come all the way down, drop your shoulders. Come all the way out, shake out your wrists. Small circles one direction, small circles the other direction. Intertwine your fingers, take your palms away. Bring the biceps by the ears. Come on out, plant the hands right next to the knees. Come up with the knees nice and wide. Middle finger touches the knee. Top of the hand to the floor. Sit your hips back just a little bit. Then come on up to the knees. Intertwine the fingers. Give a little roll to the wrists. Come right down to the earth. Extend your legs left and right. 2 fingers around the big toes. Draw your elbows out left and right. Draw your legs out in front of you. And thanks for joining me for Nagler Power Yoga. There's more to come. No, don't tell me